make a PVC kayak car.
Awesome. So I just bought the Slayer 12 from Native, and the boat by itself weighs 64 pounds, so we need a way to transport it. Okay, so here's what we did. We have two uprights, 8 inches. This is 3/4 inch PVC, by the way. We have two legs, which are 7.5 inches. We have two cross pieces, which are 5.5 inches. Two 90-degree elbows, and 4 T-connectors. So let's get started. The first thing that we did was we took the cross pieces and we came through here. One on either side. Okay? Then your 7.5 inch legs go up. Then your other T-connectors go there. One thing I learned is don't put both T-connectors on because then you can't fit this piece in. So we put our other piece in. Actually, it's best if you do it kind of loose. Another T-connector. Just like that. Now you want to make sure that they're both flat so they match up. And you also need to make sure that they're tight. So just give them a little tap. Now when we put this together for good, we will be using PVC glue because you don't need this coming apart. Okay. Now, I forgot to mention that we have two 1.5 inch spacers for the uprights and two 2.5 inch spacers for the axle. And the reason I did this is because I had it all built out, measured out, everything was perfect yesterday, and then I realized after I had it all together that the axle was not long enough to go between the sections, so I had to basically rebuild it.
Sorry, drinking a juice box.
It's okay. You drink your juice box. Okay. So basically, if you have, you got your 5.5s here, you got your 7.5s here, 2.5s on the bottom, 1.5s on the top, and we're just going to tighten them up. Now, this will facilitate the axle, but to make these long enough, I had to put some spacers for the elbows. So your elbows are going to go in here on the side. And you'll start to see as it comes together that this is the top, because the scupper holes in the back compartment of the Slayer are 12.5 inches center to center. Okay? So now we put our 8 inch uprights, or risers. Starts to look a little bit like a goal post. And I did get 2 caps for the top just so that they won't fill with water while they're in transition. We're going to tighten these up. Make sure the elbows are tight. And fairly straight, that's good. Now, with the caps, like I said, when you put the caps on the top, then what I was doing is storing it upside down in the scupper holes while you're in the water, and they stick out about, I'm going to say about 2.5 to 3 inches underneath the boat. That probably will create some sort of drag, but I don't anticipate it being very much. Alright, so after you get everything together and glued, don't forget to glue it, because if you don't, these are going to spin on you. Now I'll just put it on top of the axle. Washer. And you'll see that the washer creates a seal around that 3/4 inch PVC. There we go. And now you just put your cotter pin that came with your axle, put it through, bend the corners, and you should be good. Now, I will say one thing, because this is a new boat, and I gotta be honest with you, it is my baby. Next to my daughter, of course.
You love the boat.
I do love you. Hope this helps, Enjoy your day. Thanks.